Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to do a video today about Tim Sykes' newsletter, another big winner just a couple of days ago. And so I want you guys to know that I've done a review on Tim Sykes' newsletter, but really the only thing that I'm interested in is the CatalystX alerts that come with it. And in a really kind of stupid move by the company, they don't actually include in a lot of their marketing material, like this graphic here, that CatalystX alerts are in there, and they're honestly just so good that they really should be promoting it more. This package is only $49 for the whole year, and there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you don't believe me that CatalystX is in here, or it's not for you, you can just get your money back in 30 days, which is really good. The main package is supposed to be about education and then this new XGPT alert system that he has. But by far the most valuable content here, unless you're completely new to trading penny stocks or low cost stocks, they're not really penny stocks. Some of them are, some of them are $18, some of them are $1 or less. But basically, if you're not satisfied with this, and you can get your money back really easily. So it's definitely worth checking out. All you have to do is go to the link in this article. It's kind of like a secret loophole, and I actually did a video on how to get this because these alerts are perfect if you're able to trade pre-market, because you can buy these stocks pre-market, and you just want to do like a quick scalp, and they work really, really well. Out of the dozens of trades I've seen over the last few months, basically only one of them didn't work, and it was a tiny loser because Tim Sykes really takes the losing trades and cuts them off really quickly. So in order to get the CatalystX, I'm going to go through, by the way, I'm going to go through MGOL, which was this massive win from Tim Sykes. But before we do that, I just wanted to make sure you guys know how to get it. So in the description below, there'll be a link to both this page, but also the newsletter review with the results I've seen on this service. What you do to get this service is go to this page here. You can watch the whole video if you want. But one trick is just to go up the top here, and this box will pop up, and you can go and see Tim's special offer right here. And this gives you access to buy this whole package for $49. But like I said, CatalystX is included. It's just not mentioned in the stuff. And I've reached out to them to say, hey, you should definitely put that in there because it's so much better than just, missing it out and people just think that this is all you get. Now you do actually get a lot. But maybe that's CatalystX, I don't know. So anyway, it's $49, like I said, which is a total bargain. And you can go down and see what you get here. You get the newsletter, you get XGBT, and all this stuff. But the real money is in the CatalystX. So if I go here, this is the Tim Sykes newsletter, and you can see the announcements where all these trades are given out, where these come via text and via email, so you can get in pretty quickly if you're awake pre-market, and that really fits some people's schedule. If they want to trade pre-market, you can buy these an hour before they open, sometimes close to the open, sometimes an hour or so before they open. But if you look down the list here, they've all been nice winning stocks, and this is good if you don't want to trade options, or if your trading time is before you go to work, for example. And they really are quite passive because you buy them, and usually within 10 minutes or so you're done for the day. So you can see some of them here. We're going to talk about MGOL today, but I've also done videos on AISP and WLDS, and you can find those videos both on the channel if you browse through my things, but I'm also keeping a track record of the videos here. So here's WLDS and AISP for those last two. And then this video is going to be on MGOL, which is this top one up here. So let's see where it all started. 7:57 a.m. He bought 5,000 shares of MGOL at 0.985. And he said, no, doesn't tell you a lot about it, but he basically says, I'm dip buying this big runner off its highs. Solid news. And he gives you a link to the news, which is pretty cool. So we go here. And he says former supernova. That's a term that he uses for massive stocks that have moved massively in the past. And that can be really good because if they've moved massively in the past on news, they often repeat that. So it's really cool. So let's just go to the news here. Nothing is popping up. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, so think this is it here. Yeah. So MGOL. So basically has entered an agreement for business combination with Heidmar, a global leader in marine transportation for crude oil and refined petroleum. The transaction will see the combined entity operate under the name Heidmar name and be listed on NASDAQ. So yeah, it's pretty strong news. Heidmar's asset light model, strong cash position, and no debt provide future growth flexibility, net income, blah blah blah. So yeah, and so you can see it gives positive and negative. So you don't have time to read all this though, because these trades move quickly, which is good and bad. Quickly means that you're not spending all day glued to your monitor, because these things move within minutes. So sometimes you have to chase a little bit, sometimes you'll get the same or better price. In this case, it moved really fast, so this is a 1 minute chart on MGOL. I've sort of marked roughly where the entries were, around about here. And so basically this was the move. So you can see he's only gone for a small piece of the pie. That's Tim Sykes' kind of trademark. He knows these things are quite likely to be short-lived, so he wants to get in and out quickly. So this one was one of the more difficult ones to get. I know a few people that took this trade and were able to get 20% on it, which is about the move that Tim got. So it was replicable, but you had to be in there within like 30 seconds or so. So you got to be watching your SMS. It comes via phone or your Gmail, which you want to set up push notifications for, so you obviously don't have to keep refreshing your Gmail and wait for Tim Sykes' email. You can see it continued up after that to about 40% from where Tim entered. Overall, it doubled this on that news, which is pretty crazy. But this is a typical example of what Tim does, is he scalps the news, and then often it'll decay all the way back down. You can see why he doesn't get greedy, because you can end up just holding it all the way back down. It's just a quick pump. And he's an expert at this. He's been doing it for 20 years now. He does it on both sides sometimes, so sometimes he'll scalp this. With CatalystX, he always goes long, so he'll always scalp it. But he actually made a lot of money in the past from shorting these things all the way down as well. It depends on how many shares are available to shorten things. But yeah, I highly recommend this service. It's really, really good, especially it's only for a certain group of people though. One, people that want to trade stocks rather than options, so you can get 20%. A lot of people will get 20%, 30% on options, but you can get it on these stocks as well. When they're around $1 or so and they're low float on these news, you can get 20, 40, 50%, sometimes more. So if you don't want to bother with options, or you don't know how to trade options, this could well be for you, right? This is pretty cool. But you also have to be available at the times, which is an hour or so before the market opens. So be ready to rock and roll when the alert actually comes out. So again, if you want to do it, I'll leave a link in the description below. And there's also a ton of other stuff included in the Tim Sykes newsletter subscription. I rarely talk about it, but I've put a lot of it in this article right here. So go and check that out as well, and hopefully that helps.